multiple times in life we need to have a break, a mental break from the internet. Thank God those exist. Thank God we're allowed to have those. So that's why I've been away for a little bit. And that's why I've been slow with making videos with you guys. Plus, this summer has been jammed with work. I've been super busy. But now I have time to talk about some upcoming films. Pinocchio. What Disney movie did we not watch growing up? There's just so many. I mean, I know I was friends with someone who wasn't really allowed to watch Disney growing up, and I can understand why. And I can understand why some people didn't like Disney. I can understand why people love Disney. Well, it'd be impossible for us to love everything. We'd be in the TV show / movie Pleasantville, right? Every time people say if everything was the same, I always refer to the movie Pleasantville. Anyway, so yeah, going back, Pinocchio is a time machine. Disney for me was my grandmother's bonding with me. We bonded over Disney. Oh, everything. Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Jungle Book, Flubber. You know, some live action Disney films. Flubber. We did not see Cool Runnings until... I didn't actually watch Cool Runnings until after my grandmother passed away. But all the classic animated ones, Lion King, Pinocchio, Snow White, yeah, nostalgia. And in fact, one of the things that I remember about Snow White, Grandma and I used to laugh and call the guys dominoes, because whenever Doc would go, "Hey, look!" the other six would, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh," stop, "Ooh, ooh," and she would go, "Oh, they're human dominoes." And now Pinocchio. Pinocchio actually came out just after my grandmother was born. No, seriously. Pinocchio, I don't know, that was, it was a little different. It was one of Disney's earliest films. A little darker, if not very darker than normal. Than the light, colorful ones that we're used to seeing. But I still loved it growing up. I still enjoyed the animation and the story. Now, to have it remade into a live-action story, I get it. The last decade, we've been witnessing a ton of live-action Disney remakes, from Cinderella to The Lion King, and, pretty soon Little Mermaid, and now Pinocchio with Tom Hanks as Geppetto. Well, the only live-action Disney remake that I liked was Jungle Book. Why? Because it was a completely different story. It wasn't shot for shot remade. It wasn't the same. It was a completely different story. Pinocchio, I'm kind of hoping does better than most Disney remakes, because based on what I see in the trailer, we see Geppetto actually looking for Pinocchio, actually looking for him. And that's something I absolutely don't remember seeing in the original. I know that we find out that he was swallowed by the whale, of course, but what I don't remember is actually the movie actually showing Geppetto physically looking for Pinocchio with a lantern, calling Pinocchio. But that's what they add in this movie, and that I'm kind of excited to see. Something new, of course. Not to mention, Geppetto is played by Tom Hanks. Oh, I think Tom Hanks, he's just the #1 definitive actor for the last 30 years. For the last 35 years, he was everywhere. To see him as Geppetto, I want to see that. I kind of want to see his take on Geppetto. I'm used to the animated version that I used to reenact with my grandmother. We used to do our own reenactments of movies. That's what I remember growing up. Let's see what happens in September, or this coming September. It will be released on September 8th. And let's see what it will bring us.